If you've been feeling stuck, I want you to try a 3-day experiment. 3 days. You can do anything for 3 days. Okay? Except for hold your breath. I want you to stop the fiber, stop the plants, and stop the moderation. I want you to focus entirely on fatty meat, salt, and water. If you're hungry, eat a steak or a burger. Eat 4 eggs. Use real butter. I know, scandalous. Use real butter. Use ghee. Use tallow. Use lard. Don't have seed oils, right? So no canola, cottonseed, rapeseed, rice bran. No, don't use any of those. You can use olive oil. You can use coconut oil. You can use avocado oil. Those are fruit oils, not seed oils. There's a difference. So animal oil or fruit oils. Chicken thighs, they're great. Bacon, go for it. But no carbohydrates. Try it for 3 days. Just try it for 3 days and notice 3 things. Does the puffiness in your face change? Are you able to take your rings off in the afternoon? Does your energy stay stable in the afternoon? And does that screaming voice for sugar get a little quieter? It might get louder in the first day, especially if you've been a heavy carb eater. I was there. I know how it is. I make the best sourdough bread on the planet. It was a problem. Yeah. But after 3 days, that voice might get quiet. I know this sounds radical to some of you. And if you stayed this long and you're still listening to this, it's probably because the non-radical advice has left you feeling miserable and lost and lonely and annoyed and frustrated and angry. How do I know? Because that's me. I was so frustrated and so angry and so thoroughly miserable listening to the same advice, even the Ayurvedic advice, right? Even the Ayurvedic way of eating did not help me. Okay. And I know that's going to seem scandalous to some people, and I get that. But the reality of it is that I can't tolerate carbs, can't tolerate sugar, can't eat any of it, certainly can't have seed oils. All of it causes massive inflammation in my body and my brain. And it wasn't until I switched to this way of eating, to this type of lifestyle. I still use Ayurvedic principles, just not around my food as much. Like, I'm not worrying about vegetables or plants. So all I'm eating are meats and fats, occasionally a berry or something like that, but it's very rare. And it's because the non-radical advice left me absolutely miserable. And if this is you, then I want you to listen. I work with small groups of people who are ready to take this leap. We look at the addiction, we look at the biology, and we use a keto, carnivore framework to rebuild your metabolism from the ground up. We don't do cheat days, ever, because we don't want to restart the addiction cycle. We do deep, fundamental healing so that you can finally feel like the boss of your own body again. We're starting a new group soon. April 8th for the online group, April 9th for the group that's local to me here in Richmond, Maine. If you're tired of being the person who is always on a diet but never gets results, come talk to me. Send me a message at the link below or at Veronica at veronicawolff-casey.com. Check the link in the show notes, right? For more information, the link to the 1% Metabolic Reset group is there. Let's see if this radical shift is the one that finally sets you free. You're not broken. You've just been given the wrong fuel, and it's time to get back to what works. I feel very strongly that this is a right step for many people. And if it's not a right step for you, that's fine. We can still be friends. It's not a big deal. But I want you to know that it is possible to live a healthy, happy life, free of the chains of food noise, free of the chain of food addiction. And you can do that by working with me. If you don't want the group action, we can work one-on-one. That's fine. There's all sorts of options, but you don't need to feel alone.